Hello everyone. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card on what is blocking your abundance, what is blocking your success, your prosperity. Maybe you're not seeing the results that you want. So I have three options for you. A huge shout out to Dan who sent me these cards with a package in my P.O. box. So thank you very much, Dan, for that. And we have the Three of Wands for option number one, the Three of Pentacles for option number two, and then we have the Three of Swords for option number three. So with that being said, all the timestamps will be pinned in the comment section. All my information is in the description box below. And thank you everyone who is part of my Patreon. If you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon. You can definitely subscribe for $3.33 monthly for exclusive content. There are other tiers there as well. Definitely go and check it out. If you haven't already followed me or you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me there as well. So let's get started with option number one. Let's see, for those of you who picked option number one, what is blocking your success, your abundance? Three of Wands. Okay. Release jealousy. Okay, this feels on a spiritual level, okay? With the wands being here, it feels like this is in regards to your spirit, to your spiritual beliefs. With the release jealousy here, I do feel like you might be too concentrated on someone else's garden or someone else's accomplishments or their plans or their goals or whatever it is that the other person is doing. You are admiring them, but at the same time you're also like, man, how come I'm not there? How come they have this? How come they get these opportunities? How come they're here and I'm there? Spirit is saying it's time for you to bring your focus back to you, because here's the thing. See, the tree here, if you're too concerned with someone else's success, you're basically, the reason why they're so successful is because they are watering their garden, they're watering their plants, their crops, they're making sure that they're fertilized, they're making sure that things are getting done. But if you're not focusing on your own garden, it's gonna wither out like this tree here. And so you're not watering your seeds, so they're not gonna bloom as much as they possibly would if you were to take care of them. Okay, so really use other people as inspiration if you would like really look at them and be like, oh, okay, they're there, I want to get there, and I want to be as successful or better than them. Okay, that is great, that is perfect, as long as you're using them as inspiration to feed yourself and be like, I want to be like that. If they are like that, why can't I? If they got there, I know I can too. But do not hold on or just focus on someone else's stuff and not worry about yours. Okay, it's very important. Spirit is saying that's blocking your energy, that's blocking the flow to you. Okay, that's blocking the abundance that's trying to come in for you, because if you're busy looking elsewhere, looking at somebody else's stuff, you're going to miss the opportunities that are right in front of you. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So Spirit is saying bring the focus back to yourself, to your goals, to your ideas, water your seeds, and you're going to see things prosper right in front of your eyes. Pay yourself first. Exactly. You got to put yourself first. You can't be, I feel here that you're too concerned about what other people are doing with their career, with their whatever it is, okay? With their platform, whatever it is. Spirit is saying you got to bring it back to you. You got to make yourself the most your biggest investment here. Because if you're not investing in yourself, then how are your dreams, how are your goals going to bloom? How is prosperity, how is abundance going to come to you? So what is it that you need to let go or believe? Is you have to, sorry, I'm trying to listen. You have to put yourself first. You can't be too focused on other people. You have to be your number one priority. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're juggling too much. Again, see, this person is looking off, I don't know where. He's not even concentrating on what he's juggling. This person here, look. This person is looking off somewhere else, and this person doesn't even know what they're juggling here. So again, there's this need of bringing the focus back to yourself. All the cards are saying the same thing. You need to bring the focus to you. What are you juggling? What do you need to let down? What do you need to let go of? Why are we too concerned with somebody else when we should be concerned about our own goals, our own things? Yeah, and that will put you in a place of emotional stability, emotional balance. Okay, for some of you, maybe you're too concerned about what a water sign is doing. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces individual. Yeah, and this person comes out as a king. So this person, whether regardless of gender, this person feels like they have it together. They're a king. King means that they have already established some type of stability in their life. Okay, they are very much in control of what's going on around them. They seem to have it together. They're doing good for themselves, okay? And you admire that. See, that person is looking at him or her. I'm saying him because it is a king. So you're looking out there to this person, but Spirit is saying you got to look at yourself. Don't pay so much concern to this person, okay? Use them as inspiration. Yeah, because Spirit is saying there's so much good luck around you. If you were to notice, you have a lot of good luck, but maybe you're not noticing as much because you're concerned with somebody else or what somebody else is doing. Yeah, Spirit is saying sometimes you tend to be too stubborn. You might be an Aries. You don't have to be. I'm also getting Taurus here. Don't be stubborn, okay? You might feel like this person, this King of Cups, is very lucky. Maybe they're just very persistent and they don't give up. And those are qualities that you yourself can embody as well. Yeah, because look, there's a lot of opportunities trying to come in for you with good luck, sextile. There's a lot of, you might feel like this person has a lot of collaborations, okay? That this person has a lot of assistance. You might feel like this person has a lot of opportunities or has been provided with a lot of opportunities. Or you might be someone that feels like this person's communication is very good with the King of Cups and communication here. You might feel like this person's way of communication is very luring, very attractive, very siren-like. They're maybe very charming. King of Cups is very welcoming, right? Very loving, very nurturing. Spirit is saying you can embody these qualities as well. We are mirrors to each other. Maybe you want to collaborate with this person. Spirit is saying if that's the case, there's a lot of luck around that if you want to do that. But I also feel like Spirit is saying you're not paying attention of the opportunities that are already with you. The luck that is already with you. Wash away all my resentments and disappointments. Again, with this energy of jealousy. There might be resentments towards this person, okay? There might be this energy of like, why do they have this? Why do they get the opportunities? Why are the doors wide open for this person? Well, I'm sorry to burst a bubble here, but maybe this person has worked really hard for where they are. You know? But Spirit is saying you can definitely embody these qualities within yourself if you put yourself a priority, if you put your opportunities as a priority. If you walk through these doors that are open right in front of you. Avenger, yeah, there's no, you might be stalking this person. Okay, every time I look at this card, it feels to me like someone's stalking or keeping, again, looking at, prying. Okay, there's an energy here of keeping or looking at what this person is doing. There's also with the Avenger energy here, I'm getting kind of like even the score, okay? But I'm getting this energy of, again, stop focusing on society and bring it back to self. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, maybe this person, I don't know, maybe you try to collaborate with this person. Okay, could be because it looks like the cold shoulder. I heard someone gave me the cold shoulder. And you feel like since this person left, your luck has grown. Okay, or their luck has grown. And so you hold some type of resentment here. Spirit is saying we need to wash that resentment, that disappointment away. If something didn't work, it didn't work. I always like to say, you know, God's rejection is God's blessing. If something wasn't for you, you know, be thankful for it because maybe it wasn't in your highest good. Against the grain. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying you're very unique. You're very unique. You're someone who doesn't, you know, doesn't fall into trends. You're someone who likes to do their own thing. You might be an Aquarius. We have water. We have earth as well. So if you don't know, the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aries here, or Taurus. So I feel like you're someone who is very, very different, okay? And I feel like Spirit is saying you can use that in your favor to bring in opportunities for you. And for some of you, there will be an opportunity coming in very soon from a water sign. But if you're focused looking elsewhere, you're not going to see the opportunity that has been bestowed upon you. Because for some of you, you're swimming in the other direction instead of swimming with the opportunities. Instead of flowing with the opportunities, you're trying to go upstream. And Spirit is saying there's always a time to go upstream, but then there's other times where going with the flow isn't as bad. So this is going to be your affirmations, and this is from a brand new deck which I will be doing a walkthrough. So let's see. Wow, look at this. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. I was gonna say a bad word. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. What others achieve, I can too. Yeah, for some of you, it's like, for some of you, maybe you feel cheated out of something, okay? Maybe you feel like the first prize should have gone to you, or you should have gotten more recognition for something, or maybe someone needed to, maybe someone wanted, or you were doing something with someone and then they're like, no, they pulled back at the last minute, or there's something here that you're like, I deserved more, okay? And look at this, you guys. Again, what have I been saying? I reach success by staying focused on my goals. You cannot be too focused on other people's goals. That's not, if we're doing that, we're not going to get anywhere. And that is what is blocking your prosperity, your success, your abundance, is you being focused elsewhere and not making yourself a priority, not making your goals a priority, holding on to resentments or opportunities that slipped by or that you perceived that you missed. Spirit is saying use other people as inspiration. Be like, okay, if they can have that, why can't I? If they're number one, why can't I be number one? And again, stay focused on yourself. There's no need for you to be spying on other people, counting other people's blessings. Why not count your own? Because there's a lot of good things going for you, but you're not seeing them. So that is what I have for my pile number 1. And now I'm going to move to pile number 2. So for pile number 2, let's see what's blocking your success, your accomplishment, your abundance. What do you need to work on? Maybe it's something subconscious. Maybe it's a belief. Maybe it's an idea. Maybe there's something there. There's always something we can improve on. 3 of Pentacles. So for this, I do have a message that's coming through very strongly for people who picked pile number 2. I'm getting, you have long, okay, this is the exact words. You have long been loved by the one you least suspect. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna give it to you guys, and then the other one that I'm getting is marriage. Okay, marriage, and then I'm getting someone is marrying a wealthy partner. Okay, like a power couple type of energy here. Or maybe you have your eye on someone who's very driven, very like they're on their hustle, they got their stuff together. Okay? So with that being said, let's see. What is blocking your success, your prosperity, your abundance? Ooh. For some of you, maybe you have a partner. This doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be a partnership. But I'm getting your pride is getting in your way. Pride, ego. Okay? I'm getting you have a hard time receiving here. It's hard for you to receive compliments. It's hard for you to receive help. It's hard for you to receive collaborations. It's hard for you. Maybe you have people telling you like, hey, you know what? Let's do this together. Or maybe you're someone who gets told a lot, oh, like, I really like your work. And you're someone that's like, yeah, okay. Like you just brush it off. Or it's very hard for you to be like, yeah, you know what? I did do a good job, right? Like it's hard. I feel like you're someone who's very, very prideful in the sense of receiving. So it's like you see it as a sign of weakness, receiving help from other people. And I feel like Spirit is saying, if you want to see more abundance, more success in your life, you have to allow other people to volunteer to help you. Allow yourself to receive. And this doesn't only have to mean help from other people. It also means resources, right? So maybe you qualify for a free phone. Maybe you qualify for, I don't know why I said a free phone. Maybe one of you does. Maybe you qualify for like free, I don't know, reduced rates or something in your light bill or something. And you're like, oh no, thank you, I'm okay. And you know that reduced bill would help you. Like, I don't know, it just feels a little bit of, you need to open up here, okay? Because there's a lot that's trying to come through you. There's a lot that Spirit is trying to give you, because Spirit is saying you're very giving. Those of you who picked pile number 2, you're very giving. You're someone who doesn't mind sharing your resources, sharing your platform, sharing the spotlight if you're in a spotlight, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom. Like, you don't mind. You're someone who's very loving, okay? Very giving. But I do feel like you don't allow people to give that back to you, or you don't allow the positive karma to come back into you. And you might be thinking like, JJ, I want this stuff. Spirit is saying, yeah, you want it, but are you subconsciously or energetically blocking it? Because you might want it, but maybe you're really not open to it. Hopefully that makes sense. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Again, what did I say with the karma? I feel like for many of you, maybe for a lot of you who picked this pile, there's this energy of you had karma to be paid off when it came to your finances or your goals. Okay, maybe you had to really work hard to get to where you are in life. And I feel like maybe your ancestors did. There's something here with your family, maybe had to work really hard to get to where they are. And Spirit is saying, but for you, it shouldn't be the same. Okay, be open to receive. Maybe before you tried to and you couldn't, so, or it was very hard, or you were shamed for it. And so you now built this shield around receiving. That's what I'm looking at. Archangel Michael here is kind of like, I'm shielding, I'm stopping the blessings that are trying to come in. I have my sword up, I have my guard up. I'm not allowing the energy to come in. There's a need here for you guys to reprogram your belief that receiving is bad, because it's not. It will help you a lot. It will help you let go of the obstacles and the blocks too that you're currently facing as well when it comes to your finances, to your prosperity, to your success. There's also, I'm hearing you've paid your karmic debt. I don't know why this is coming through, so if it resonates, good. If it doesn't, just let it go. But I'm hearing you've paid your karmic debt. You're released. Now you can receive without any strings attached, without anything, there sneaking around or anything like that. Without any repercussions. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is all about your way of thinking, your way of seeing, okay? Wow, two nines. Yeah, I feel like this was very karmic. Whatever this was is a karmic lesson for you. For some of you, this could be an energy that you're holding on to that is blocking you. For a lot of you, Spirit is saying you get so worried about your financial situation too. When Spirit is saying we try to give you everything. Like, I feel like there's a lot of luck here for you guys in this pile. I feel like you guys are destined to live a very fulfilled, with the Nine of Cups, a life that all your wishes are fulfilled, where you have a lot of contentment, where you're very prosperous, a very like a very accomplished life is what I'm hearing for you guys. But I feel like your mind, your thoughts with the Nine of Swords there really gets in the way. But I feel like you guys are being released from this. It's kind of like you had like a karmic debt to this energy, and I feel like you guys are now going to be open to receive great good fortune. Yeah, what did I say? I feel like there's a lot of luck around you, and you're going to see that there is a lot more luck coming in again, because there was a karmic energy there, a karmic debt that you needed to pay, and I feel like you've already paid it. So I feel like this, from now on, the obstacles and the blocks have been lifted. You can receive. You are going to feel luckier. You are going to be luckier. There's a lot of wish fulfillment here for you guys. A lot of accolades too. I always see these cups as like trophies. So for some of you might be receiving trophies, recognition, medallions. Yeah, because you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And because you're on the right path, you see a lot of luck. You see a lot of fortune around you. You don't need to worry about it. Don't be afraid to go after it with the Sagittarius energy here. Maybe you are a Sagittarius. Maybe you're a water sign. Maybe you are an air sign. But I do feel here too that for some of you, what's blocking your prosperity too is you let your fears get in the way instead of going after what you want. Because Sagittarius is an energy that goes after what they want. It doesn't matter how long the journey is. Sagittarius likes to travel. They like to go. They like to explore. They like to go do their thing. And then they come back and they teach it, or they share their resources. They're very adaptable. Sagittarius are very adaptable people. Okay. So I do feel like for you guys, maybe there's an energy here of, once you get stuck in your routine or in a belief, it's like, I do not want to change. And you have to be more flexible when it comes to your mind, your thoughts, your philosophies around money. And do not be afraid to take the leaps of faith, because there's a lot of success. There's a lot of good luck if you pursue what you want to pursue, if you take more risks in your life. Of course, with certain measures, right? You do not want to do something just on a whim. Always try to have some type of plan, okay? Yes, and this is another quality from Sagittarius. They're very optimistic. You have to be more optimistic. For some of you, you're very pessimistic here with the Nine of Swords. Spirit is saying we can either look at life from the Nine of Cups perspective, which we're very fulfilled. I have everything that I need. I am very lucky. I go after what I want. I'm on the right path. Or we can look at it from the Nine of Swords perspective, which is, what if I fail? What if I can't do it? What if this? Spirit is saying no. We want to look at life from the Nine of Cups perspective and always choose to look up. Always choose to have hope. What did I say? Sagittarius are seekers. A lot of Sagittarius energy here. So for you guys, I would say really embody or work on Sagittarius, okay? Or look at where Sagittarius falls in your natal chart, what house it rules, and see how, when it comes to those things, how are you a go-getter? How are you a seeker in those houses? And try to implement that energy in everything that you do. Legacy of light. Yeah, I feel like there was a karmic tie here. I feel like here there's a lot of ancestral too that's helping you guys with your abundance, with fulfilling your dreams, accomplishing them, and getting the abundance and the prosperity that you need. But they're wanting you to kind of Get out of your comfort zone, to not be scared to explore, to be an extrovert, because they are pouring a lot of good luck. They are lifting away the obstacles and the blocks from your path, and they're the ones sending you all these gifts for you. But again, they can send them, but if you're not open to receiving them with your hands open, then how are they supposed to give or get that gift to you? And I feel for pile number 2, to be completely honest and transparent, you're here to have a legacy. You're not here to build an empire. You're not here to build like a little small business or a, working 9 to 5. I feel like you're here to build a legacy, something huge, something for generations to come. And that's why you have a lot of help. But they're saying you have to be willing to go out there and seek it as well. And for a lot of you, like I said, there was karma that was passed down. So let's look at your affirmations. You can definitely write these down, or you can take a picture of them. So the first one is, I am already what I want to become one day. I am already what I want to become one day. Yep. The next one is, I am aligned with my desire and my purpose. I am aligned with my desire and my purpose. Interesting, because they both add up to 10. We have 2 9s and we have 2 10s. New cycle. I feel like you guys are getting out of this obstacle of manifesting money, manifesting prosperity. You guys are getting out of that, and you're entering a new cycle where there's more growth. But as long as you are opening yourself up to receive, that's going to be very important. And just know that you're being guided. And like I said, you do have a big purpose. You have a legacy here to fulfill. So now I'm going to move to option number 3. So for those of you who picked option number 3, let's see. The 3 of Swords, the 3 of Spades. Blockages around your creativity is what I'm picking up for pile number 3. Have courage to ask for help and accept help. Very similar to option number 2. So if you were debating between option 2 or 3, I do feel here that I feel like for pile number 3 is more for like people helping you, okay, like collaboration, things like that. Whereas option number 2 was more like your ancestors, your spirit trying to give you gifts, okay? Not to say that one is better than the other, but I do feel for option number 3, maybe you have a hard time working with other people, okay? Maybe you're very closed off. Maybe you're very defense, okay? You have like a high defense, very defensive. And I feel like here your guides, particularly for you guys, is how are you going to see more growth and success in your life is you have to work with others. You have to be willing to collaborate with others, to learn how to speak your mind, to learn that everyone in the group has something valuable to share, to learn that we all contribute to one another, okay? And that no one is better than the other, that we're all equal, that we are all one. Some people come to in this life path or in this lifetime to learn to walk alone, or to learn to go on our journey by ourselves, to be a leader in some way. And others come to work with others, right? They come to collaborate with other people, very much in that 7th house Libra energy, others. So I feel for you guys, if you want to see more growth, more success, you have to learn to work with other people, with the group. block out distractions. So I do feel here that for a lot of you do have distractions going on. Okay, whether this is, maybe it could be other people. Learn to be discerning of who is distracting you, who is pulling at your energy, who is not helping you get to where you want to go, and who is contributing to your goals. Learning to see the difference, to spot the difference. For others of you, I do feel like you're too distracted by things that are not even important. You're giving your attention to things that are not good for you, or things that are not helping you grow. Because Spirit is saying, if you want to manifest, if you want prosperity, if you want success, then you have to give your undivided attention to those things that will contribute to your success or to your goals. But if you're like, for example, let's say you're trying to build a business, okay, or you're trying to build your clientele, but you're partying all the time, or you're drinking all the time, or you're watching Netflix all the time, instead of using that time to be proactive and network or connect or do other things that will give you results in the long term. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget that simple things like that sometimes can create a huge difference in your everyday life, especially when you're trying to manifest. That doesn't mean don't watch TV. That doesn't mean, don't go out with friends and drinking, if that's what you love to do. That doesn't mean that. It just means giving priority to your goals and your dreams. Having a balance, okay? Not doing one thing more than the other. Because a lot of you, you're giving your attention to things that are blocking you, okay? 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're carrying on too much. 10 of Wands energy here. This is a card about a person who's carrying so many wands they cannot see where they're going. So for some of you, maybe you're carrying on responsibilities that are not yours to carry. Are you trying to do everything for your family? Are you trying to do everything for a friend? Are you trying to please everyone and you're not focusing? At the end of the day, are you so drained that you don't have enough energy to focus on your goals, on your dreams? Because if that's the case, there needs to be a rearrangement. There needs to be a reassessment of where is your energy going and why is it going there, and is it contributing to what you want to do in life? Because a lot of you are carrying stuff that you don't need to. Maybe you need to drop some wands. Maybe it's okay to admit to yourself, you know what? I'm stretching myself too thin. That's okay. That is completely okay. There is no shame in that. And being like, you know what? I gotta cut the cords over here, or I gotta pull back my energy from this situation, this project, this person, and revisit it later because it's not allowing me to grow elsewhere, or it's draining me too much. That's okay. Knowing your limits, it's good. The Star card. Yeah, see, because for a lot of you, you're taking on too much to the point that you're not seeing where your star is, where your shine is, where you need to be, where are your guides taking you. You can't even see it with all the wands that you're carrying. For a lot of you, maybe you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of goals, which is fantastic, but maybe coming from a practical place, having a plan, sorting things out, and taking away the distractions and reaching out for others. Maybe you want to do everything and you feel like nobody else can do that for you. And Spirit is saying, we're sending you people that are reliable, that can help you carry the load to get to your wish fulfillment. But if you're not willing to cooperate with others or the people that we send you, you're always going to feel this way, burdened, or like nobody's helping you. You will be taken care of in difficult times. There you go. Spirit is saying you're going to be taken care of. It's okay. Maybe you feel like you need to have all these projects going because you feel like your needs won't be met. Or you feel like, if I don't do this, nobody else, or things won't get done. Spirit is saying, do not worry. things will get done either way. We can do it from a relaxed place, from a fulfilled place, or we can do it from a stressed out, anxious place. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is a temporary. Things are temporary. Nothing in life is permanent. There's always an ending. There's always a beginning. There's always a beginning, a middle, and an end to everything. There's always a cycle. Chiron. I feel like for a lot of you, you need a lot of healing around others, your relationship with others. Because there's a lot of shame there. There is a belief here of it's soft to ask for help. It's soft if I say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I have to put these 5 wands down so I can only carry 5 comfortably. Or maybe you have to put all 8 wands down and carry 2. But there's this energy of like, that is shameful, that is not good, that is seen as a weakness. And Spirit is saying, no, it's not. I release all my doubts. I allow the universe to work its magic. I have faith in abundance and prosperity manifesting in my life effortlessly. Yeah, you guys have, it feels to me like you guys have a belief that if it's effortlessly, it's not going to work. Or that abundance doesn't come unless I'm working really hard and I'm like at a burnout stage. And Spirit is saying no. Look at this. I rest and rejuvenate whenever I need to. I am well taken care of. I am abundant. I will be taken care of. You are well taken care of. You don't need to stress. You don't need to stress. Take care of yourself. You come first. Healer. You need to heal yourself. For some of you, you might be healers. So if that's the case, you carry a lot of energy in your body. You store a lot of energy. You have healing and healing. And the Star card is a healer card as well. For pile number 3, you guys need a rest, like a deep replenishing. This is not like, let me just sit down and watch Netflix. No, this is like a deep, fill your cup type of rest here. Because I feel like you don't give yourself the same energy that you give to others. And I understand that your passion is serving other people. But you also need to repair your body, your mind, and your spirit. And bring it into form. Yeah, for a lot of you, I do feel like you feel so tired that sometimes it's hard for you to give one step forward to what you want. And Spirit is saying by making some changes, by blocking out the distractions, by being honest with yourself, and taking the time to rest, taking some time off, you will be able to bring something into form for you. You'll be able to manifest a long-held wish. This is your prosperity message, your affirmations. Feel free to take a picture of them, to write them down. My desires are clear and are manifesting as planned. And number 2, I am loved and supported by others. Yeah, for a lot of you, there is this energy with others. You might feel like you're not loved. You might feel like you're not cared for. You might have a long time. Well, maybe you've been wanting to make friends for a long time, or maybe you have a hard time making friends or making supportive connections. Spirit is saying you haven't found your tribe yet, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to find them. For some of you, you have people in your life that make you carry all the load. And you're okay with that. And Spirit is saying, no, you're nobody's crutch. You're nobody's crutch. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. Bye.